Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 1952 Chevrolet Business Coupe, fully restored, kind of semi-hot rod. This is currently titled and registered in the state of Washington. That's where it was restored, and a very, very clean car. It was finished 9 years ago. They have 11,000 miles on the restoration. So it has a modified small block Chevy V8 in it. Yeah, it's been bored out to a 383. It's got Edelbrock high performance air intake, a 650 Edelbrock carb. It's got centerline wheels on it. It's got aluminum valves. It's got oversized pistons. It's got a stainless exhaust all the way back. It's got a high performance ignition, electronic ignition. As you can see, the paint and chrome are in beautiful condition. The centerline tires, or the centerline wheels and tires, are immaculate. Tires are brand new. Chrome in the paint on this car is perfect. All the seals. You can see the windshield. There's just a couple modifications. He put electric wipers, so he removed the vacuum system, put an electric wiper, and then also, if you can see down here very subtly, is a power antenna. And it has currently the stock stereo in it. It's got a Chevy 308 rear end on it. It's got a Turbo 300 tranny on it. As you can see, a very, very clean car. I mean, the paint, chrome, trim, seals, glass, all that stuff are immaculate. I'll just get underneath here. There's a lot to talk about on this car, so it's hard to cover everything, but it's all been undercoated. It was all gone through. I'll show you the trunk real quick. Let's get the key out here and so there's your trunk, your spare tire and jack. As you can see, very, very clean. As you can see, the underside of the deck lid here, very, very clean. If you peel the carpet back here, you can see there's no rust. It's all, I mean, this is a very, very well done rig. Very, very clean. So the windows are tinted. They've got a mild tint on them. All the seals are new. And as you can see, you know, just the chrome, windshield, all that stuff. Very, very clean. It's amazing. I've had this car out a couple times, and it's amazing how smooth this car rides down the road. It drives just like a car today. You've got front disc brakes. You've got power assist on those. You've got rear drums. You've got rack and pinion steering. I'll open the engine compartment real quick and show you that. So here's the interior here of the engine compartments. You can see very clean. There's your Edelbrock performance stuff. It's been very, very nicely done. It's I believe it hasn't won any major shows, but I was told it was had done some cruise-ins and some minor things, and has received awards there. The paint's beautiful. It's very hard to believe this paint is 10 years old. Of course, it's always been garaged and very well maintained. We've got an indoor car cover for it. I don't know much about old cars. We're kind of learning as we go. But you can tell when one's been done right, and if you look closely at this video, all the seams are uniform. So if you look down here, and then you look across the back and the front, those all match. They're all perfectly spaced, and which is an indication of quality of work that's been done. So there's your upholstery, matching headliner, all very, very clean, in very good shape. So of course you've got aftermarket gauges. You've got here's your power antenna and your lights. He put a tilt and telescoping wheel on it, and then fuel gauge, voltage meter, and then oil and water pressure to monitor the V8. You've got as you can see, the dash is immaculate. There's your glove box. So that was redone also, completely relined. And then let me start it up for you. And so everything works. So there's your shifter, your tall shifter. You've got, you push in this button, put your foot on the brake, and that gets you down into reverse, neutral, first, second, or third. It's a 3-speed transmission. There's your standard stock stereo. This is the heater he added. You've got wipers, as I mentioned. He added the electric wipers. This used to be a vacuum system. Your turn signal indicator lights. Your right one is here. Your left one is here. Those both work. And then your bright indicator is a red button there in the middle. So when your lights are on, there you go. That's a bright indicator. And then your hazards work. So there's your power antenna. As you can see that up and down. That works. And then so there's, turn the hazards on. Those work. Everything works. It's amazing how smooth this car is and how well it drives down the road. It's unfortunate that we don't have better weather in Portland more often, because we'd like to take this out once or twice and just cruise it around town. Anyways, obviously a specialty vehicle. We've got a lot of information on it. If you've got questions or want more details, we'd be glad to talk to you. There's just too much to cover probably at one time on this thing. But it's been very, very well done. It's a stunning car. If you've got questions or want to reach us, we can be reached at 503-227-2354. And thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.